The war between Sakaja and Geoffrey Mosiria seemingly demoted from environmental docket to citizen engagement and customer service. Welcome back to our channel. Press the subscribe button for more news bulletins on Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending politics. Now we start our big bulletin with a big question. Why do you think Johnson Sakaja, the Nairobi governor, has demoted Geoffrey Mosiria from environment docket to customer service?
Geoffrey Mosiria is doing a good job.
Of course, he's my chief officer. I'm very happy with him. I'm happy with all my chief officers.
Why not promote him?
To what?
To a band about us.
He's a very
I see that guy at night.
Yeah. You know,
you don't reward competence.
No, you reward.
Sakaja.
There are many ways to reward, but sasa ni kama mtu anaendesha basi vizuri umpromote akuwe sasa anaendesha ndege.
Kwa sababu
lakini basi ndio inatajika.
At times anaona akiwa harass. No, and he's justified. Ameenda mahari.
Yeah. No, he's a good officer. He's a very good officer. Ni kijana nimekuwa naye tangu akiwa kwa university, so you know, I mentored many of them when I was a student leader. Kisha alikuwa kwa county, baadaye alikuwa kwa county ya Nairobi under Governor Sonko at a very junior position.
Okay.
Very junior. Na mimi identify. After the campaign I gave him how many levels. He was a junior officer at Form 1. Now he is a chief officer. That is a good promotion. And when something is working, you don't stop it. You let it continue.
You don't promote the incompetent.
You don't promote the incompetent. So he's very competent. Hata leo amenirepresent kwa mkutano ya mambo ya Nairobi Rivers. He has a good team behind him. Because also Nairobi is not a one-man show.
The question is, do you think Mosiria overstepped? Because everybody knows Sakaja does not work. Nairobi is actually his docket, but yet he does so little as the Nairobi governor, where we saw Mosiria cleaning up the environment and taking up a lot of credit for his good job done in the environment. It is shocking what actually led to the environment prefect to be demoted. Did Geoffrey Mosiria step on the wrong cartels? Because we know the cartels run the show. Was the demotion a political strategy to kill Mosiria's star that was shining through the environment, overshadowing Johnson Sakaja, the Nairobi governor? Mosiria had become more popular than Johnson Sakaja in terms of working on the environment cleanliness. Could it be a much more higher power that has actually led to Mosiria's demotion? Because at one time, Mosiria, being the prefect of the environment, decided to discipline matatus that are very loud, and he ended up stepping on the wrong one. Investors have actually chipped in a lot in their matatu businesses, so definitely if someone is trying to overstep, they will do anything in their power to see this person is actually silenced so that their businesses can actually run. And Mosiria was becoming a problem. Having no boundaries, no limits, sometimes it is called sticking to your lane in order to avoid problems, especially so when it comes to issues related to the top dogs. Besides that, Mosiria was doing a lot of awareness programs on social media exposing illegitimate deals. Could he have done one that got him sinking? Mosiria, a vocal chief officer known for his active use of social media to clean Nairobi town, demoted by the Nairobi governor Johnson Sakaja from environment docket to customer service department. A docket with reduced responsibilities has shocked Kenyans. Why demote someone who is very active in taking care of the environment to a reduced responsibility of customer service department. Well, before we continue, if it's your first time to listen in to Royal News, press that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you can be first to receive our news bulletins once we upload them. We want to thank our diehard supporters for supporting our channel and endlessly growing it till where we have reached. We wouldn't be where we are without your support. Well, back to Mosiria, who has become a laughingstock of the town, reduced from environment to customer service, a docket with less responsibilities. Why do you think Governor Sakaja has actually reduced Mosiria to customer service? Is it because Mosiria was actually outshining Sakaja in the environmental matters? We all know that Sakaja does nothing for Nairobi town. In fact, when it comes to popularity, Mosiria is much more popular than Johnson Sakaja in terms of active environmental cleanliness. Sakaja is actually a governor by name, but does very little progress. Everybody knows that by now. So definitely maybe Mosiria was doing a lot more than Sakaja could not do. Hence, he decided to reduce him from the environment docket into customer service. Because why else do you explain demoting someone who is very active in a docket of environment into customer service, a less department with reduced responsibilities? And actually, Mosiria is a very popular person when it comes to social media. So definitely he has been exposing a lot and covering a wider reach of people. Could it be that Sakaja saw Mosiria was so much into social media? Evident enough, Mosiria is much more popular on social media than Sakaja and not balancing his work duties. Could Mosiria's demotion be as a result of him exposing corruption and illegal activities in Nairobi, plus calling out companies engaging in illegal dumping activities? Well, Sakaja's reshuffle affects 10 chief officers, and this comes 2 months after he survived an impeachment, with Ibrahim Otieno running the environment docket replacing Mosiria. Well, something doesn't add up totally. Why demote someone who is active in environment participation, exposing of illegal activities, dealing with corruption allegations, and creating awareness into the public? Could there be a much more hidden agenda into why Mosiria was actually demoted from environmental docket by Johnson Sakaja? Is Sakaja threatened by Mosiria's dedicated, hard-working participation into cleaning the environment, and the fact that Mosiria had gained much more popularity than Sakaja? Was the demotion intended to prove who is actually running Nairobi town? And with Mosiria's demotion, do you think Nairobi town will remain as clean as Mosiria had kept it? Will the war between Mosiria and Johnson Sakaja intensify? Why do you think Johnson Sakaja demoted Mosiria from environment docket into the customer care department with less responsibilities? Is it a political strategy to kill Mosiria's political thrive into stardom, popularity of cleaning the environment and exposing all illegal, corrupt individuals? Well, what say have you? Leave me your views on the comment section. Subscribe to Royal News, the channel where you get all you trending politics. In case it's your first time to listen in to Royal News, press the subscribe button and ring your notification bell so that you can be first to receive the news bulletins once we upload them. Until then, stay tuned for more news updates on Mosiria and Sakaja war from environmental docket to customer service department with less responsibilities on Royal News, the channel which keeps you updated with all the political drama and tension. JD Ishmaels.